On behalf of BP, I would like to go on record as BP individually supporting the written comments made by the Whatcom Business Alliance to County Attorney Karen Frakes and to the County Council submitted by email earlier today. Respectfully, I ask for you to reject this 6-month export moratorium. I am concerned that this moratorium adversely affects the businesses within the Cherry Point UGA to be competitive in our respective industries, to contemplate growth, and to potentially respond to a changing regulatory environment, which ultimately impacts the ability of these companies in the Cherry Point UGA to provide long-term sustainable jobs in our community. The Cherry Point Industrial Zone provides more than 2,100 direct jobs. According to the 2014 Cherry Point Employment Study, refining has a job multiplier of 5.39. And so that means for every 50 jobs at the refineries, there's a multiplier effect that results in an increase of 270 jobs overall. Of course, the multiplier effect works in reverse too. For 50 refinery jobs lost, that results in a decrease of 270 jobs. This ordinance threatens the long-term sustainability employment prospects in Whatcom County. These policies distinctly advantage the 2 Whatcom County refineries versus our competitors. The law of supply and demand will prevail, and competitors in Skagit and Pierce counties and to the north in Burnaby, BC, who are not subject to the same restrictions will gladly fill the void created by restricting Whatcom County refineries. I question why the County Council are trying to prevent economic growth for companies that create high-paying jobs and have a proven track record of responsible environmental protections. The county should not be putting a moratorium in place for lawful businesses who meet and exceed the high environmental standards in our state. In doing so, they are sending a message to all future investors in Whatcom County that we are closed for business. The title of the moratorium purports to pertain to unrefined fossil fuels, but when closely read, it's really about limiting any and all fossil fuel export projects through its broad definition of crude oil, which is inclusive of other forms of energy and refined products that cannot, by any objective measure, be considered crude oil. Construction of such projects would require the submission of a major projects permit through which the council would have an opportunity to approve or reject following thoughtful consideration.
30 seconds, please.
Such projects would also likely require an EIS and state FSEC review, each of which has their own public process. So the county already has a role in these decisions, but it must show restraint and not appropriate for itself the role of the state and the federal governments in deciding new energy projects. For these reasons and many more that others will speak to tonight, we respectfully ask the council recognize our history and our commitment to the community and not act in such a way that it will make it difficult for the businesses in the Cherry Point urban growth area to continue in the place we proudly call home.